So hello everyone, this is Denise with D. Marie Jewelry-DMJ, and today I decided to change up what I was doing the other day, and I decided not to work on any more gold earrings for now because I decided to purchase better ear wires for the gold. So I've got some really nice ones coming, and I was going to get some other ear wires, but I canceled them because the thing is that you have to be careful about the gold and what kind of gold the ear wire is made out of. Now, these ones are quite sensitive, and if you turn them too far and twist back, they'll break right here. So there's some that are made of iron. I'm not going to get those. I'm going to get the ones made of copper, silver, and gold, which I think are 14 karat gold. And so those will be much better quality, and they're hyperallergenic. So if I wanted to sell some, I want to make sure that they're good for people's ears. But today I decided only to work on silver. Okay, so I took out all my arsenal here, and I have these beautiful hoops I want to start with right here. These little component hoops there's like 1, 2, 3 here. So I found some really pretty pieces here, and I have these beautiful little components. They're like a bead with filigree. They're just gorgeous. So then I'm going to put these in the center. Then I have these beautiful crystals. Okay, I found these at a yard sale. This lady had jewelry like out of your mind. And the woman had passed away, and the daughters were selling everything. And I have these beautiful caps. And I thought these will go really nicely on each side. Okay. And with the caps, they'll just look gorgeous. So I'm going to start working on those right now. Okay. So on this one, on these ones, I don't need any jump rings. But I also have this pair up here, which you can see. And these pieces need jump rings. Okay. So I'm going to work on these now. So for these ones, I took a short head pin. Okay. And I'm going to hold this down tight best I can here. And I'm just going to bend it this way. Okay. Well, let me get my round nose pliers and I'm just going to take it and turn it. And that made perfect. There's just enough to make that one. Alright, now I'm going to get the other one. And put the cap on. Hold it tight and bend. Get my round nose pliers. And I'm just going to turn. Perfect. So I got these two pieces made, and this one already has it. So I'm just going to reopen, turn it to the side. I'm going to put this one on this hoop here. Okay, I've got that. I'm going to get the other one. Bring it out. Hook it on. Close it. Now I've got that. Okay. Alright, now I'm just going to put the middle one on. Let's see now. Make sure I can. And I'm just going to open this up. Put this on. Open it just a little more. Okay. There we go. Gonna close it. There we go. And that made a beautiful pair of earrings. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Gonna get my ear wires. Okay. Alright. Okay. Gonna open it up. And this is just from my own stash. I don't do bead boxes or any of that. And, you know, I can see where the bead boxes are nice because everybody, you know, can follow it. It's easier. But the thing about bead boxes to me, and no offense to anyone who does that, because I respect that you do that. Bead boxes are all going, I think they're all the same. I don't know if every single one of them is going to be the same for each person. And I'm kind of not really much of a follower. I don't want to have the same. I'm sure you can make different patterns and designs with each. Not everybody's going to do the same design. But they're the same beads and the same this and the same that, you know, and I don't need to buy those because I have so much stuff saved. So much stuff saved. So if you want to see something different and not the same as everybody else, then you should watch me, because you won't find the same earrings that everybody else is going to be making. Okay, I'm going to be individual. So I'm going to take and turn, get my round nose, bend back, and this time I'm just going to put these right on, because now I know this size head pin is going to fit perfect. There we go. One on. Okay. Next one. Okay. And turn and close it up. Oh, once again, I've got to reopen, place this on, and then close it up. Alright, and what I'm going to do is get a jump ring. I've got these little tiny ones. Let's open that up. Put this on. Put this on. And then I don't have to mess with it, because I've never really used those before like that. Alright, so there we go, pair number 1, and they are gorgeous, you guys, just gorgeous. Okay, let's show you these. Alright, so there we are. Aren't those beautiful? Just beautiful. Okay. And those are with the sterling silver earwire. Alright. So, I can move on now. Okay. So, next pair, I've got the same hoops. Okay. And I've got these beautiful, what are these called? This is a special stone. So these stones are called blue kyanite. Blue kyanite. They're just gorgeous. Okay, it's a very special stone. These are a semi-precious gemstone, kyanite, and it's on the delicate side. Let's go back to it. So I just need a couple of these smaller head pins. Okay. And these are going to be my focal point for the earring. And then I've got these little blue for each side. Just like that. And these do not open. They need a jump ring. Because these pearls have a piece put on them. Probably they're like halfway through. So I'm just going to take the kyanite like this. And I'm just going to take it and bend. And you do have to be careful with this kind of material because it could break if you don't if you put too much pressure on the stone itself. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the middle. And close it up. Round nose pliers. Close it up. Make sure it's not bent. So now we have this. Okay. Keep playing with it to get it straight. Takes time. Alright. So now I'm going to get my pliers. my flat nose pliers and my bent nose pliers. Going to take my tiny little jump rings. Alright, open it up, put our piece on, one on this side, one on that side. Open it up, piece on hoop, there we go, piece number 1. Alright, gonna work on the next one. Okay. Gonna bend, do my loop, like that, put it on, finish my loop. There we go. Like that. I have that now. Now I'm going to get my little jump ring. Get my piece. Put it on this side, close it up. Okay. Okay, open up my jump ring. Alright, and on it goes. Oh, off it goes. Don't drop it. All right. Alright, so this is what I have now. This is earrings number 2. I'm going to get my ear wires. So if you hear something going on and off, that is my my heater. It's very cold here today. It's going to be cold for a couple weeks, I think. It's really funny because December was super wonderful. So December was like in the 70s, 70 degrees. So now we're paying for it, I guess, with January being only in the 30s and the 40s every day. And I think February is going to go back up in the 50s, which would be wonderful. So I can't wait for that. All right, so now we've got pair number 2. Let's get them on here. All right, so now we have the kyanite with the mother of pearl beads. And we have the crystals with the filigree type baubles. Okay. Aren't they beautiful? They're just beautiful. Just love it. All right. There's that. Okay. Okay, so I've got some other components. And I've got these really nice pieces right here. And these are like a black silver here. So I've got some other items here. And I've got some beautiful beads. I got some more crystals I found at that yard sale. These are just gorgeous. I've got some triangle pieces here. I've got some other mother of pearl triangle pieces here. These are just gorgeous. Okay. So I also have these little baubles right here. I thought those were really nice. And I was thinking about I also have these antique looking ones, and I have these larger ones here. I was thinking these might look really nice with these. I have a couple more of those hematites, and then I have these. So let's see how that looks together. Put them in. See how it looks. Very interesting. That's a nice little combination. And that's set with an eye pin. So, not sure. I have these really nice little spiral pieces that would add some color to it, but I think it's too much. I have these. How about these really pretty mixed beads with this? Or I thought maybe these have that blackish blue color that the mother of pearl beads have. Then I also have these crystals, which might make a nice dangle on the end. I also have these beautiful black, these are called Italian onyx, these gemstones right here. Just beautiful. And I do have these bone. These might go nice together. And I actually need head pins. I need to get a spacer. So what I think is I'm going to start off with the daisy spacer on the bottom here. Oh, I need a little silver ball. A couple little balls. So I'm going to put the ball here. Yep. Daisy spacer. Right, like that. Gonna get these beautiful metallic pearls. Isn't that pretty? That is pretty. Okay. Then I think I'll take a smaller daisy spacer here. And I think I'm going to try out these pretty, yeah, that's pretty wild. I think those are very busy. So I'm just going to stick with the other matching metallic bead there. Let's get the other one. Alright, so I need another silver ball. Daisy spacer. Okay. Pearl. Daisy spacer. Another pearl. Nice. Now I want to try out this triangle or diamond shaped. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that. Okay. All right. Let's try another small daisy spacer on top. No, that doesn't work. I do have some crystals, bicone crystals. I have all different colors. These are beautiful. And I don't know why they're in there. Let's try a silver ball. Yeah, let's try. Try that. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe just a little silver ball on top. There we go. So you've got a little blue, you've got some metallic color with a little gold shining, with a little purple. Then you've got your mother of pearl gray. So you could wear this with anything. Alright, so I think that's an earring, you guys. And I'm going to take this and hold tight and bend. Okay. Gonna cut, hold, and come around. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to cut. And then close it up. There we go. A very elegant earring. Very nice. Alright, let's make the other one. So we've got all of this. And now I need one of the round spacer beads. Okay. I need my mother of pearl bead. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and now I just need a silver ball to finish it off. Very elegant. Okay. And I'm going to get my pliers and hold tight and bend. And then wrap my loop. And then cut. Like that. And then close it up. just straighten it out. There we go. Match and pair. Beautiful. Get my ear wires. All right. Open it up. Place it on. Number 1. It takes time to think what pattern you would like to do. It's not a simple process. You just have to have patience enough to say to yourself, what do I want to see? And you just keep putting the beads together till you see what you want to see. So there we are, number 3, I mean. Okay. Okay. There we go, some gray and beautiful blue. Turn this one. Metallic pearls and some mother of pearl diamond shapes. Mm-hmm. 3 pairs so far. Okay. Now I really love these crystals right here, and I don't want to neglect them. So I have to wire wrap these. That's the idea here. So I'm going to grab some wire. Alright, so I've got my 24 gauge wire, which I was looking for my 22, but I didn't find it. I have more in my other room, but I'm just going to use what I have right here. Anyway, I don't want anything too thick on this crystal because it could break. Okay, so I'm going to double it up. I'm going to double this wire up to make sure it's sturdy enough. I'm going to cut this off. I can start fresh. So straighten my wire out good. Okay. So I'm going to put this through right here. I'm going to cut it right about here. Okay. So I'm just going to take this and wrap it this way. I'm going to pull it tight, but I want to leave it so that it could still swing, and I don't want to break it. So I'm going to take this one and bring it this way, and this one and bring it up. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this wire and wrap it around a couple times, just like that. Then I'm going to get my bail making pliers here, and I'm going to just take this one and cut it off. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to get my bail making pliers, and I'm just going to use the smallest one. Also want to tuck my edge in. Got to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. All right. There's also another way to do this if you get a cone type of cap. I have those. So I'm just going to take the bell and I'm going to start to hold it up tight, and we're going to go wrap this around. A couple of times. Okay. Just like that. Then I'm going to take this wire right here and take this off. I'm going to take this and hold it tight, and then I'm going to take this and wire wrap down and around the rest of the wire. Just like that. And then I'm just going to snip it off right here. And it's really difficult to make sure you don't break the crystal. They're very delicate. Okay, make sure I don't break the crystal, but I make sure that I can swing. Alright, there we go. So there's number 1. Take about that much. It's about, let's say, about 6 inches. Okay. I'm going to put this in. Going to center it. Make sure to go over this way and this way. Bring this one up, straighten it, and then start to wrap 2 or 3 times. Straighten this one, cut this one. Then tuck in your edge. Okay. Then get your bail making pliers. I'm just going to use the smallest one. I'm going to turn it to its side, and I'm just going to wrap and then open this back up a little bit here. 1, 2, and then up 1 more, and take it off. Hold it with your pliers. Get another pliers. Hold it tight. Take the other one. And then wrap 2 or 3 times. Straighten it out. Okay. Let's see where they're at. This one looks better. Okay, I'm gonna get my... Then you just cut. And then you tuck. There we go. One's a little longer than the other one. Okay. I think I forgot to twist it a couple times. Alright, so I'm going to do it again. Okay. So cut your wire. Put it in there. Okay. And crisscross. Okay. And twist. Okay. Push one up, one around, take it, wrap a couple times. Okay. So it's going to come out longer again, I think. So cut it. So you're going to get your bail making pliers. Take it to the side. Like this. Wrap it around. Bring it down. Okay. Takes patience and time. Gonna hold it here, take it and wrap along the bottom part. There we go. That looks good. I think I got it this time. Okay. Then take your little end and you cut, and then tuck. Okay, let's see if I got it now. Yes, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to turn this back up a little bit. Alright, so now I got two matching ear crystals wrapped. Okay. Alright. And then I was thinking about I've got these green glass. Now when the crystals shine a purplish color. So maybe what I'll do is I've got these right here that have like a purplish tone. And what I think I'll do is just get some 2 eye pins. Okay. All right, let's see now. I do have these blue right here. These might be nice because they have blue in them. So I want something more purple, and you know what, is some complementing crystals might be better. I do have these darker pearls right here. Yeah, I think these ones. Yeah, I think that's gonna be nice. Okay. I don't want to make these too long. They're already long enough. So, maybe what I'll do is I've got these spacers, and I'll see if it works. I've got this blue, it's too blue. I've got the black. I also have the clear. But I could go with a rainbow. And these have purple in them. So I do have purple in them. Let's see how the purple look with this. So it can come down here. Like this. No, too much. Alright, so let's get go elegant. Let's try those. Alright, so I'm gonna try this with this. Let's try let's do this. Okay. So let's try one of these with this and one of these with that. Yeah, I think I got something there. Okay, and let's try a spacer bead on the top. Yeah. Okay, it's talking queen to me. Alright, so I'm going to do that. So one of these, a crown style spacer bead. Another pearl. Oops. Pearl. Okay. A spacer bead. Like that. Okay. Hold them down. Make sure that they go this way. Bend. Okay. Get your round nose pliers. Wrap around. Cut. And close it up. It's a little too long. Alright, I'm going to recut. And I'm going to close it up. That's better. There we go. That's part number 1. Okay, gonna bend, wrap around. Cut. Close it up. Just keep repositioning it till you get what you want. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to attach the crystals. Bend that out. Place this on. That looks nice and secure. Okay. Now we're going to do the next one. Just got to get repositioned again. So I open it up. Close it up. There we go. They're a little long and dangly, but you know, these crystals are so big, you kind of have to show them off. If I was going to wear them, they'd be really showing them off. You really want to see them. Okay, now I'm going to put the ear wire on. Open it up. And you always open it up by turning it this way, never this way. And if you have a good ear wire, it won't break. If you turn them down and then all of a sudden you turn back this way, if they pop off and snap, that's not good wire. It's not a good ear wire. So here's a good long pair, you guys. Here we go. They turned out pretty nice. So now we have those. So now we have all of these. This is the pair I just made right here. Okay. All right. Now these are antique beads, but I think that's all I'm going to do for today. It takes such a long time to decide everything. So we'll remember, this is Denise with DMarie Jewelry DMJ. Subscribe to my channel. And remember, jewelry beautifies your life. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.